What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Today, let's be honest. I'm burnt out. You're burnt out. No more rantings. No more ravings. Just the news. That's what I'm going to do. I'm holding myself to it. Just the news as it stands and nothing but the news. So let's get to it. Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today it's Monday, June 20th, 2022, and of course I got your latest rundown of all things Juventus, all the news you care about each and every day. Try to run it down. Like I said, I'm going to do it a little bit quicker. I'm not going to get in my way. I'm not going to go rant and rave and get angry and do like I do. Not today. Today, we're going to keep it nice and clean and easy. Before we do anything, though, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. I'm being serious, though, guys. Seriously, algorithm, all that nonsense. Like button, that really does help. So please do that right now if you enjoy what we do here on the channel. Also, just a little bit of a notification if you haven't already. Make sure you consider joining the member squad. We have a lot of cool stuff going on there for the members. We had our first member-only video, but also we've had different cool little content, new emojis that are a lot of fun that poke fun at myself and Alejandro. So definitely have fun with that, especially when we have the live streams and all that good stuff. Make sure you consider joining the member squad. I'll go ahead and throw that up right now just so we get it out of the way so you guys can see it and let me know. Like I said, if you ever have any questions or anything, reach out to us. Here's what we have here. There's the 3 different levels. There's the Bianconeri Zone Club level. You get loyalty badges, emojis, Discord members chat, all that good stuff at $225 US dollars a month. So maybe figure out whatever that translates to in your current currency. And then you move on to the lounge level. You get the next thing up. You get all the stuff from below, as well as a monthly wallpaper. And then at the top level for our highest level supporters, we appreciate you guys. $5 a month, all less than a cup of coffee that you get at your overpriced place. Basically, you get that. You get the wallpaper. And then you also get giveaway priority, too. So when we do giveaways, you get a 5-time opportunity to end up winning those giveaways. We're going to be doing a lot more giveaways here on the channel. Stuff that's actually Bianconeri Zone merch, too. Our t-shirts. You've seen me wearing them in the previous videos. Of course, the one I'm talking about I'm not actually doing it. So that's what we have here. But just put that out there. Consider joining the member squad. Let us know, especially when you join. Do reach out to us so you can get added to that Discord chat, which is the most fun, the coolest aspect of it. You get to also hop on videos and join us like you've seen in the lives that we've done previously. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, the news for the day. Very first up, it's Alexandro, and he is not bleeping leaving. That's what he says. Corriere Sports says Alexandro has no intention of leaving the club this summer. So he's going to play the role of Aaron Ramsey, even if Aaron Ramsey is also going to be playing that role this summer, as well as some of the other players that you've seen just say, I'm not leaving. Juventus are going to have to pay me whatever. I'm going to milk this for anything that it's worth. Forget the respect. Forget that I'm not playing. Forget that I'm maybe not a good player. Maybe instead of moving on, getting a new deal, setting that up while also keeping the good faith with the club. No, don't need it. Don't need it. I'd rather get the amount of money that I have, which I can't really blame him, to be honest. Like if you know that you're not the quality player that you either used to be or that people thought you were, and you know that you're not going to get that kind of money the next club you go to, fine. Wait till you leave on a free, so that way you have that guaranteed whatever 7 million, whatever euros he makes this season, 6, 7. It's always overpriced, whatever it is. Make sure you get that money because the next play, they already know who you are. They know who you are as a player. You're not making that money because you're not worth it. So that's what we have with Alexandro. So we have to look at it. We have to reevaluate what is Juventus' situation here with the left back position, with the fullbacks. Where are they going to move on to? Well, we can move on to that with Cambiaso. Talks about him for Juventus. Calcio Mercato reported saying that Juventus will meet Genoa this week to negotiate for Cambiaso. The fullback would be delighted to join the Bianconeri. Genoa asked for 10 million euros to sell him, a sum that Cambiaso would like to lower, despite the possible attempts of Inter and Bologna. So obviously, it definitely works to Juventus' favor if he's really excited and wants to become a Bianconeri, wants to become a member of the Juventus club. So then you could maybe work a little bit more to try to lower that deal if Inter heat it up and they want to go to Inter. But the problem with Inter is they also have the likes of Bellanova that they're interested in and that they seem to be locking down right now. So Inter probably isn't as serious of a contender as they're put out to be right now. But there have been talks and rumors going on. Are they going to go after multiple guys? I doubt it. We'll see. And then Bologna. No offense. Bologna, Juventus. Which one you picking? So there we go. So we'll see what happens there, but that's something to keep an eye on. Moving on from that, we can talk about more when it comes to the situations that are associated with Cambiaso, Alexandro, and just overall that left back position for the fullback spot. Pellegrini may leave. This is Giovanni Albanese. Saying that Pellegrini may leave Juventus. There are at least a couple of Premier League clubs who want to get serious. Juventus are willing to negotiate, and in the meantime have scheduled a meeting this week with the agent of Cambiaso, on whom Inter have also made a move. So basically it's more of saying the same, but definitely saying that because of the situation, because of Alexandro staying, because of him not willing to depart, you're going to have to send Pellegrini out. Which is, I'm not saying unfortunate. I've said it in the past videos. I said it yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I'm not arguing that Pellegrini is the quality that Juventus should have. But I think most people would probably agree with me along the lines of, if you have to pick between who would you rather see leave, it would be Alexandro. You'd rather go ahead and move him out, keep Luca Pellegrini as a reserve, and go get that left back position. Obviously, my very first option would be Udogie, who would be the guy that I would want to see play for the club. But at the same time, it is what it is. This is what you have right now to work with. Cambiaso could be a solution there, and that seems to be one that's been rumored for a long time. So we'll see how that continues to develop. Another guy who is potentially another fullback option for Juventus is that of Wijndal. Corriere dello Sport are reporting saying that Juventus have already presented an offer of around 10 million euros between the fixed part and bonuses without, however, convincing AZ Alkmaar for Wijndal, who would like to obtain an amount between 15 to 20 million euros. The parties are working to find an agreement. So obviously, right now, you're about half of what they want. If you can get to 15, maybe that would be the way to work it out. Because Wijndal is a really good option to be a really good player for Juventus to end up getting. It just depends on how much they're having to spend and what the competition looks like, and if they're even willing to come to the table for the club. So it's another option thrown out there. It's a lot of nobody knows anything. So they're just throwing every name at the wall. Wijndal, Cambiaso, Udogie may come back again, even though they're saying no about Udogie. Obviously, Molino's on there on the right side. Who else will come here? Will Bellanova make a comeback, even though Inter have all but confirmed, a done deal with him? You never know. So it's something to keep an eye on. The one thing we do know, though, is Juventus definitely need a guy in that left-back spot to replace somebody who's better quality than Alexandro, somebody who's a starter over the two players we currently have. Let's move on, though. We're still talking about the defense there, and we're going to actually talk about a center back, an option that Juventus are interested in, an option that they're looking at replacing, and, of course, the departing Chiellini, who is now at the LAFC over there, here in America. We're talking about Koulibaly once again. Tutto Sport over here just kind of combating a little bit of the rumors that have been floated out there recently, saying that Juve are not giving up on Koulibaly. The rumors of never at Juve do not frighten the club. They are not worried about like I said, I dove into a little bit yesterday about how much is Koulibaly a Napoli man, how much is he just built in and he's just ingrained Napoli. He just is, inherently a swamp man, whatever you want to say for that situation. Currently, there are no concrete buyers, given that PSG have not made any moves, and Barcelona as well cannot afford to participate in the auctions. So that's an issue that Barcelona has with a couple players, especially when you talk about Barcelona being interested in De Ligt before, but then also with the situation that's ongoing with the right now, I'm saying the player that will not be named because of the ongoing drama. Will he, won't he? Is he coming to Juventus or not? So we'll see what happens there. But that's something it's a little bit of positivity. Nothing really reassures me. And if I was a gambling man at the end of this, I would say more than likely Koulibaly is probably not a Juventus player. But I think of the options you have out there, Koulibaly is one of, if not the best. All right, and then the last bit of news that we have for you today is talking about Kostic, the situation ongoing with him, and basically Corriere dello Sport reporting saying that if it were up to Kostic, he would already be in Turin. The agreement between Juve and Kostic's entourage was found some time ago for a 3-year, 2.5 million euros plus bonuses deal. Juve first offer was a 12 million euro plus bonuses. Frankfurt won the full 20. So that's how it sits right now. He's been offered a renewal. Frankfurt are trying to push him for the renewal, but he really wants to go to Juventus. It's just really it's a matter of time or a matter of situation. And this is what I still wonder. I've posited this question multiple times. I know a lot of people saying it has nothing to do with the Di Maria situation. I said the name. It has nothing to do with this Di Maria situation. Well, my question is, if it doesn't have anything to do with Di Maria, and it's a player that you think is good at Juventus that you'd like to see at Juventus, why isn't that deal done? Why is it like, what are you really just trying to work down €8 million? Is that the situation? Because to me, it doesn't make sense. To me, it makes more sense if it has to be associated with some other key pieces, or maybe some stopgaps. Maybe there's another guy they want to go for before Kostic. Maybe Kostic is really a backup option. Maybe he's just a solid backup option you can fall back on in the Mercado if things don't go well with some of the other options you're really interested in. And that's what I wonder right now. That's something I want to keep an eye on, see how that develops, because it really doesn't make sense. If you think Kostic is that great, why haven't you gone for him? Why isn't the deal done? I know he's going to be 30 at the end of this year, so maybe the age has a little bit to do with it. You're already going to go after a retirement home player in Di Maria, as well as the other situation that's going on there. So we'll see what happens, but just something to keep an eye on. As the Mercado develops, is the Mercado going to excite anybody? Is the Mercado going to be, I'm not going to say a dud, but just kind of, okay. Maybe Arriva Bene was not lying to us when we get to the end of this Mercado. Maybe it's really nothing to be super excited about. So, something to keep an eye on, just some thoughts. I'm not trying to be a negative guy, but I'm just giving my personal opinion on this. Maybe it is negative, but you let me know your thoughts. Do you combat me? Do you think everything that's going on right now with the Mercado is great? We should be happy. We should be excited. Obviously, Pogba is a nice signing. It's a really good signing. Really good signing. Would have been a great signing if it were done handled a little bit differently. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. If you haven't already, follow me at Justin Sovro on Twitter, and of course, follow us at Bianconeri Zone on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.